Right guys, welcome to phase 2. Phase 1, we focused on building the foundations that allow you to get some really good strength exercises throughout this phase. This is going to be 4 workouts a week, 4 strength focused workouts a week. If you want to add conditioning on top of that, you absolutely can. Now, for the first 2 workouts, it's just body weight. For workout 3 and 4, there's the option to use some of the kit if you've got it. Don't worry if not, there's household items that you can use or just body weight throughout that workout. So starting this workout 1 in the second phase, we're building on the foundations that we put together over the past couple of weeks. It's going to allow you to really get the most possible out of this phase. Now, what we're focusing on is pressing mechanics, so press up type movements and squat type movements. There's a lot of strength focused work, but also this one gives you a little bit more opportunity for some muscle building work as well. So let's get into it. We're starting off with 5 sets between 10 and 16 reps, whatever you can do. Now, what this is going to be is a typewriter press up if you can. If not, we're just going to go into a traveling press up variation. So the typewriter press up, and again when I'm saying 10 to 16, that's total. So you'll be looking for between 5 and 8 reps to each side. Really important with this one is that you set your hands a little bit wider, and as you drop across, your hand will turn out. So as you come out into the typewriter press up, one hand turns out, you just open this chest up. So hands a little bit wider, drop across, down, back up. Drop across, down, back up. And with that, we're going to go between, like I said, 10 and 16 total reps. If the typewriter press up is a little bit too much, which for a lot of you I'm sure it will be, it's a really advanced exercise, what you can do is some options for traveling press up. So what I'd suggest for this one is come down, push yourself in, step out, go from there, in and out. And obviously there is the option with that, if needed, to drop onto your knees and go through that movement if you need to do it. Once you've done, go straight up into a single leg squat. Now, ideally for this, one foot comes off the floor, arms out in front, drop down and back up. Some of you might prefer to keep your arms down by your side and just stabilise by touching the floor. If you can't do that, don't worry, you can keep the back foot down, but you're going to really try to load this front leg almost like a short stance lunge, where you try to drop in and come back up from there, really keeping the weight on this front leg. Okay, guys, once we've done that, it's going to be 30 to 45 seconds rest, 5 rounds, and then we'll move on. Right guys, so once we've completed that first block of exercise, the A block, we're going to move into some shoulder work, upper body strength work. Now this, in terms of reps, is going to allow you to build and develop upper body strength, upper body muscle mass, even though you're only using body weight. So the first exercise is going to be a pike push-up. Basically the difference with this is that we're keeping our hips high. So it's going to look like this, hips high, and you're going to drop in front of your hands on this one and back up. Again, just going from the side, hips up, drop in front and push. Now if you can, we're going to try and stick to a 3 to 1 tempo with that. So 3 seconds coming down, 1 second driving back up. Now guys, for a pike push-up, obviously again, quite an advanced exercise. Now you can elevate your feet, which is absolutely fine. If you're finding it comfortable, you feel like you can lift your feet up, that's fine. That looks something like this. So I'm still there, down and back up. However, for a lot of you it might be a little bit too difficult. If so, go for a box position, so hips over your knees for the press up, but what you're going to focus on is driving your elbows back and your body weight forward. So it's going to be this, pushing yourself in, slowly down, pushing yourself in. And the more forward you can be, the more difficult it's going to be. So just progress like that until you can start to do the same with full body weight. And again, just moving that through that position, progressing that movement. Once we've done that, we're going into an exercise that was in the last phase as well, which is a plank side lateral. So you're going to finish your pike push-up, go straight in to these plank side laterals, nice and controlled, back down. And again, if you're struggling with that, if you can't do that exercise, what we'll be looking to do is just from here, up to your hand, back down. Once we've done both of them, we're finishing the set with the Superman plank. What that's going to look like is just extending the plank position out so that your arms are out. So if you need to do a normal plank just here, that's fine. But if you can, we're going to walk your hands forward, try to hold this position. Hips tucked under. So really important that you're squeezing your glutes throughout that one. 4 sets, rest for between 30 and 45 seconds between each set. Now guys, this next block of exercises you're going to do if you've no knee issues. If you've got issues with your knees, then hang fire. As soon as you've seen the next part, we'll give you what option you've got. So we've finished the upper body work, we're going to move into the lower body. We're going to start it a little bit different, just make sure that your legs are nice and warm and really try and target them quads. So we've got 1 or 2 exercises dependent on what kit you've got at home. This one, it just requires some form of step. If you've not got it, it's fine, you'll just go straight into the second part. So we're going to start with a Peterson step up, if you've got the step. If not, don't worry about it. But all it's going to be, front foot, just in line with the toes on this back foot. This foot's going to be on the step. Ideally, I'll put this near a wall, something that you can hold on to, just to help you stabilise for now. All it's going to be, come up as high as you can, and push off this foot. You're going to drop down, back up, guide back down. And again, if you've got the step and you want to give those a go, it's 6 reps each side. After that, or if not, we're going to go straight into this one. Up against the wall, you're going to elevate your heels, and all you're going to do is just go into maybe a quarter squat, and then back up, just sliding down the wall, quarter squat, then back up. If you can get a little bit further, great, but you're not trying to get a big range of motion on this one. I don't want you trying to get as low as you can, just hold control there, squeeze back up. And again, both exercises will really target this inside quad muscle. Right guys, so if you can give them a try, great. If you're a little bit concerned that it's uncomfortable for your knees or you've got knee issues and we're not wanting to put much load on that, all you're going to do is add 1 extra set to this next group of exercises. Right guys, so we're going to finish this one with a 3, 2, 1 method. What that is 3 seconds down, 2 seconds hold, 1 second back up. No pause at the top, and it's going to be 10 reps. Alright, we've chosen a split squat for this. So if you can, if you've got a step, ideally we're going to elevate that front foot. So ideally, front foot's going to be a little bit higher. We're going to be here, and it's going to be 3 seconds down, 3, 2, 1, 2 second hold this knee just off the floor, then weights in this front leg, 2, 1 back up, and then go again, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1 back up. Now, the beauty of this is that you just set a timer. It's going to be 60 seconds. If you finish your set before 60 seconds, you keep going. So you might end up with 11, 12 reps because you're not controlling the tempo. So once you press go on a timer, 1 minute is 10 reps, it's 6 seconds a rep. So make sure it'll just give you an indication as to whether your 3 second counts on the way down and 2 second holds, or really 3 second counts and 2 second holds. Guys, if you've no step, don't worry about it, because it can work exactly the same with just a standard split squat. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, back up for 1, and go again. Obviously, it's going to be both legs. We've got anywhere between 3 and 4 rounds on this. Again, add a round to what you will be doing. So if you've not done anything on the Peterson step-ups or the squats against the wall, then you might want to go up to 5 rounds on this. But make sure that you're taking your legs to a limit before finishing this workout. Guys, that's it for workout 1. Make sure that you join us for workout 2. If you feel like you've still got a little bit left, make sure you try one of the finishers that are attached to this workout and on the Facebook page. Cheers, guys.